Hello YouTube. I just wanted to make this video to show you my AR-15 and accuracy that I have seen out of it. I'm by no means an expert. This is the first one I've owned. I've shot guns for the past 10 years of my life, but just recreationally. I've got several targets here I'm going to show you. Starting off down here with open sights before I bought my scope. And when I did, I got, it's a Trijicon ACOG TA01NSN. It's a fixed 4-power with the crosshair reticle. So I just like to show you the results that I've gotten. Me being an amateur, maybe what you can expect with all different types of ammo. And here we go. So this first target was, I guess, about 7 months ago when I first got the rifle. I used Remington UMC 55 grain 223. It was at 100 yards with open sights, and this circle here in the middle, the maroon circle, is about a little over 5 inches in diameter. Most of my grouping is right here, as you can see, probably about within a 3-inch group. And then I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kind of outside that. But I was pretty impressed with that because my vision isn't that great, and I mean, it was just a blur at that distance. So moving on. This was actually the first sight-in after I got mounted the ACOG on it. Actually, we'll start here. This is what I used to sight in. This was my first group at about 25 yards, maybe 50 yards. Then I moved to here, then I moved to here at shorter distance. Here's a decent 50-yard grouping I had. That's less than an inch. Just a little bit less than an inch. 50-yard grouping, I think that's a 50-yard grouping. And then down here is when with the scope, my first group at 100 yards. Not too great. Looks like it's a little over 3 inches. Same down here. A little over 3 inches. 100 yards with a 4-power ACOG. This was the first day I went to sight in, and this was the last target I shot at with the scope, 100 yards, using PMC bronze. And by the way, all these were with the PMC bronze also. And as you can see, again, most all of my shots were within a 3-inch group, with the exception of a few flyers. So moving on, these next 3 targets, here, here, and here, I shot this weekend, and we have a nice indoor range. My first group was with PMC X-tac. That's a 1 1/4 inch group. I've already measured these and wrote them in there on a pen. Let's see here. That was with PMC bronze. That's 2 1/4. American Eagle 223, 3D and 3/4. Lake City XM 193, 2 1/4. And Lake City XM 193, that was 3 1/2. So I don't know why they opened up like that. Moving on, here's the PMC X-tac again. That's a 2 3/4 inch group. Hornady Z-Max 55 grain. I only shot 2 because those bullets are over $1 a piece. But that was a 1/2 inch group. I don't know if I would have put another one right in there, but I was pretty happy with that. PMC X-tac again, right here. Opened up quite a bit. I think that was my biggest group, 4 inches. There's a guy at the range that had me shoot some of his hand loads that he had. Those were 69 grain hollow points and had a 2-inch group. And then PMC bronze had a 2 1/4 inch group. PMC X-tac 1 3/4. My boss gave me these. He'd had them for, I think they're over 20 years old. This is Norinco Chinese 223. Had a 2-inch group, but look at that, 4 of them right on top of each other. Let's see here. I didn't shoot too much of this Federal American Eagle Walmart special, but that had a 2.5-inch group. PMC X-tac again. This was a really good group. It was 1.5 inches. Very nice. And my best group of the day is 20-year-old ammo. This was Winchester 53 grain hollow point Super X. Look at that. 3/4 of an inch, 100 yards, with 4 power ACOG. So there you go. If you have any questions, you can write your comments below. But so far, I'm pretty happy with the rifle. It's a Stag 2T upper with a 1 9 twist, chrome lined. It's got a double star lower that I built myself. Also, I installed a Geissele G2S trigger recently. That I think helped out a lot. Besides that, another thing, this Larue mount RCO. I bought this whole thing used, and I've taken this off and on, off and on, off and on, and it has maintained dead on 0 every time I've shot it with it on. So there you go.